Buenos días, buenas noches, buenas tardes, o no sé qué me vean, no sé qué me vean. Empezamos. Aquí. Ya. Pero primero algo rápido para terminar esa misión en Europa y ya sí con América. Ok, esta misión la deseo si no lo hago ahora antes de que haga la misión de historia, entonces jefe, entonces por eso.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ok.
I came up from Starskiff Haven just to see the Ambrosial Arbor.
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
Danshu. Tienes buen oído.
I wouldn't be envious. This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment. Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive. Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
Y conclusión.
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look.
Ok.
This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
I came up from Starskiff Haven just to see.
Need something else?
Ah, grass.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share? Wow. Even for those alchemists, that was fast. Don Shu. Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post? I've heard that the chief
Alchemista
alchemist
jefa.
is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? Still, This is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts. Please, take them. You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seat of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed. I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but Thank you. The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back.
Okay. No
This
problem.
is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west. She's stuck. She can't get down.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? Mind your own business.
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
Te da un golpe de turno de firme y sin muerte y el niño rebota y cae hacia atrás. Wow.
Boss!
Stop yelling and help me up already.
They use some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
You sure about that, boss? Ugh, shut up! Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Yeah!
Llevas lejos de la escena a la inocente víctima.
Thank you for helping me, miss. I'm okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have wandered off on my own. Then I wouldn't have run into those guys. They always laugh at me for being blind. And they like to trip me up and steal my things. Thank goodness you were here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily. Oh, Don Don Shu asked you to come? Things are bad on Alafu recently. Don Shu must be very busy. Thank you, miss. Remember to thank her for me.
No hay problema. No problem.
Why does she wander about alone? Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Don Shu.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine? She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me. If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward. Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
Me preocupa.
Yes, I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately. Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me. A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health, but sometimes the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal. She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go. What's happening? Is the girl in trouble?
Help!
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal Sleep. The dead return!
We have the upper hand. Enemy data QNet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Easy peasy.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Thank you, big sister. Thank you, Don Shu.
You don't need to be scared anymore. She is here.
When I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're crying? maybe you should start getting used to this feeling. Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path? I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality. Walking alone in the darkness, fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle, unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you. As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
Siempre alguien que ayuda a la casa no está ayudando también.
Yes. By trying my best to change her personal circumstances. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Danshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum. Thank you again for all you've done. It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become Chief Alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless. That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead. For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born. The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives. No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair. That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, This incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author. It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting sanctum have been met, for now. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect. See you soon, friend.
That
Wait, so you're still reading traditional
Looks good.
literature? Move on already. Web novels are the way forward.
Go right ahead. Mr. CN said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something. All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas. Looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
There you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it. Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now? Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reaction so far. Wait a minute. Ugh, my head. What's happening? Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe. Seems to be calming down a little, but still uncomfortable. This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzhu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
There goes my head again. What's happening? Isn't this the Seat of Divine Foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here? No, I can't let them get near me.
Nothing major. Don't get complacent. Receive divinity.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
I'm on guard.
Secret of the saints. You chose the wrong enemy. Show no mercy.
Enemy targets detected.
Here is thunder.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Lance at the ready.
Bloom.
Thanks for the support.
Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead return! I'll see you off.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless!
I'm on guard.
Enemy targets detected.
You chose
A miracle!
receive divinity. Follow my charge.
Here is thunder!
Lance at the ready.
I'll see you off.
Commencing support.
Was that it?
Mortality means forever. There's no time to lose.
Conflict is pitiless!
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt her! Hey! Wake up! Are you okay? Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried. You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon. It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara. There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight. From what you're saying, it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier. But the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange. Could Donshu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination. It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have. I'll put out a wanted notice for Donshu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me. Take this D-Ting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Donshu isn't here. Where could she be? I've got it. Donshu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the D-Ting that Qingzu lent me to track her.
Didi.
Time to come out, little D-Ting. I need you to help me find Donshu. That's Don Shu with a group of disciples. I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Will of preservation.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But
I said she's my friend. Leave us.
yes, Master.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me. So they do. I am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, scion of merciful Medicus, and I shall lead the entire Xianzhou Alliance onto the path of abundance. Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you? Did you feel the shift? So many elixir seekers arrive on the Xianzhou in the hope of obtaining the formula to immortality. But none have succeeded. Their aspirations are well founded. The Xianzhou does indeed harbor the secret to becoming immortal. I admire you, so I thought I'd give you the chance to obtain it. Upon ingesting the Broomdew concentrate pellet, you will feel the limitless freedom of the form bestowed upon you by merciful Medicus. And yet, you don't sound any different. Your breaths are not prolonged, and your presence doesn't feel like it's been altered in any way. Why is that? Is your constitution somehow different from the average person?
Hola Luard, buenas tardes. Ahorita estoy haciendo una misión que si no la hacía antes de continuar la historia principal desaparecía, entonces por eso. Muchas gracias por pasar por aquí. Soy el protagonista, la protagonista.
A Stellaron? That's impossible. Even if what you say is true. To host a Stellaron as a short-lived species would only spell an early demise.
Muerte temprana.
It looks like you are not fated to live a long life.
Bueno.
Friend, please. I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears
No
to
puedo,
be.
quiero ver la cinemática de Dan Feng.
What did the minions of the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous?
Tenía mucho lore
That
este
the Arbiter is
personaje, pero al
chasing
final
the
solo
heathen
tratan
plagues
como
author across the stars?
un
While the
enemigo así un poco
disciples of
machetado ya.
Sanctus Medicus
Quiero
have bent
comentar
their
por si alguien le ha
heresy.
pasado y puede dar una asociación Sony
Do you really think
de la
that is the
PlayStation Network. Me han
case?
suspendido y dicen que por mala
You don't understand merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you
Quiero comentar
understand
por si alguien le ha
me.
pasado y puede darme una solución. En Sony, en la PlayStation Network, me han suspendido. Ellos dicen que por mala conducta para con otro usuario. El caso que estoy seguro que no es cierto. Bueno, entonces en cuyo caso tendrías que mandar capturas o evidencias de que eso no ha sido cierto para contrarrestar el testimonio que dice otro usuario ha dicho. Y de esa manera, y tras unos días o semanas, deberían poder ya quitarte la suspensión. Teóricamente debería ser así. Dejar ir a Danshu. Cierto.
Since neither of us is eager to engage in combat, let us
Y al ponerme en
respectfully
contacto con
part
Sony,
ways.
ellos me dicen que no
I
pueden darme
have been thinking.
pruebas
The
por las
devilish
posibles
archer
represalias.
author is not a benevolent god, nor is merciful Medicus a malevolent
Que
one.
Sony tenga posibles
Her choice
represalias.
to align with Jing Yuan was simply due to meeting him first.
No sé. Está raro. O sea, como una compañía que hace millones puede tener represalias ante un simple individuo. A menos claro que ese individuo haya sido algo de suma importancia, pero dudo que te hayas podido topar con alguien que tenga así de tanta autoridad. Entonces, en cuyo caso me parece muy raro que sea, bueno, lo de privacidad de la persona, pero sí, pero ellos no dicen nada de cuál es la circunstancia, simplemente dicen que no se puede quitar la suspensión. A ver, no soy abogado, pero deben haber usado cierta terminología y en cuyo caso, pues, o ya sea inferir por qué usando esas palabras que han dicho, o en su caso intentar tratar de un agujero en lo que hayan escrito y comunicado. Y a reclamar entramos en bucle. Ellos no dan pruebas para que pueda defender. Ellos no dan pruebas. ¿Cómo que ellos dan pruebas? No dan pruebas. Y yo al no poder saber qué es, no puedo demostrar nada. Bueno, tirar en bandeja toda la información que tienes no creo que necesariamente sea algo. Sería el método más radical que uno podría tener, pero no sé, en Genshin Impact. Lo único que ha podido ser un comentario en Genshin Impact. Ah, entonces sí, ahí lo tenías complicado porque para bien o para mal los comentarios no se guardan por mucho tiempo. Entonces, aunque tú tengas puedes hacer screenshot de todos los comentarios que hayas hecho recientemente, quién sabe si el comentario de la susodicha persona que te dice que te ha suspendido esté ahí o no. O sea, la fecha dada. Me encontré con una persona que se llamaba como una localidad de España, como si te digo Alicante.
Most unfortunate.
Qué mala suerte.
Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Total, que al ser de aquí le digo que ya es hora de comer. Total, que me tira de su partida. A ver, o sea, no creo que sea a tan grado de, pero es cierto que se puede malinterpretar, depende de cómo siga el contexto, pero no creo que sea tan al punto de que te tengan que suspender por un comentario. O sea, depende de qué tanta intensidad, pero no creo que hayas dicho una intensidad, o sea, tal como que una palabra X, porque, a ver, en todo caso se hubiese censurado, ya que para bien o para mal el Genshin Impact del chat a veces se censura por cualquier palabra, entonces me parece raro. Y entre otra partida aparece él. Entonces, una palabra común que puedan inferir que sea, no sé. Y le digo que pasó nada, terminamos el dominio. ¿Qué pasó? Nada. Terminamos el dominio.
Master, we should leave now.
Y que me denuncies por acoso. Ok.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting.
No sé. Pero si analizan no puede ser. Pues que te unas a partidas aleatorio. Sí. O sea, a una partida por dominios depende del servidor y el dominio en el que estés. No es, aunque no imposible, es muy poco probable. Pero Sería demasiado raro.
Farewell, nameless.
Yo no insulto a nadie. Mira que me han suspendido por 2 meses. A la madre, que es feo. Y considerando que ya estamos en, bueno, en España verano, así que sí. Sí, suena algo feo. Y me jode por el pase de batalla de uno de Diablo 4. Oh no. Y mismamente por el pase de Genshin. Bueno, en Genshin al menos teóricamente puedes entrar ya sea por la computadora o el celular. Bueno, instalarlo va a ser un poco tedioso, pero ahí sí normal, porque no necesariamente. Pero así lo del Diablo sí es un poco, sí es F por eso. Pero así. Qué circunstancia más complicada. En fin, la bronca que no puedo hacer nada. Save. 2 meses. Va a ser un poco unas semanas y algo después de Fontaine, así que sí es un poco fastidioso. Pero a ver, si no puedes presentar evidencia y ellos no quieren aceptar tu evidencia, entonces sí, no hay mucho que se pueda hacer. Estoy jubilado, tengo una edad que no ando con cosas de críos a insultar. Sí, no. Cuando uno crece, ciertas cosas ya no se siente apropiadas para hacer una de esas. Ya sea porque ya has pasado de eso o otro. Pero si pillas el pase de PlayStation no puedes solicitar la recompensa en PC. Ah, lo has comprado en Play. Sí, no, ahí sí tiene sentido. Sí. Un amigo mío se había comprado pase de batalla sin Play y entonces al momento de entrar en PC no tenía esas protos, porque eso solo están para la Play. Por eso yo tuve que luego comprar en Play para que así tenga suficiente para comprar una skin. Pero sí, exacto. Entonces ahí sí.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Ahí sí es una situación bien.
Do you need me to formulate the next plan?
Sí. Bueno, lamento no poder tener más ideas para decir, así que solo puedo decir simpatizar contigo en esa situación, nada más.
How did it go?
Y desearte
Did you manage to locate Don
éxitos
Shu?
cuando vuelvas a recuperar tu cuenta. Y bueno, diría tener capturas de cualquier
So you
interacción
weren't
que
able to
hagas por si
apprehend
acaso de antemano ya para
I
a
see.
forma de prevenir, pero depende.
These people have been in hiding for so long. They must
O
have
sea,
a
me
more
refiero-
nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly.
Bueno, o sea, en sí, si te hackean el Genshin es una forma de tener pruebas de que es tu cuenta habiendo hecho capturas de tus tiradas, tus armas y todo, pero cuando es en este caso que es diferente, entonces no sabría decirte cómo prevenir, aparte del método un tanto extremista del capturas y evidencia de cualquier interacción que tengas, pero no sé.
Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Don Shu. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. If you run into Donshu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Y bueno, ya protos, como no era. Y ahora sí ya podría seguir la misión acá. Pero esa ya la hice y... Bueno, ahora mismo. Ah, solicitudes. Bueno. No sé qué más decir. Ok, ahora sí. Si no tengo más... Ah, bueno, todavía tengo 9 horas aquí, pero... A seguir con la historia principal en América. Calor. Ya, América. Ah, claro, farmeaba para quitarme la resina. Algo rápido. Así si pasa algo no me tira la principal, sí.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Algo de música.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Es bonito un poco el autofarmeo. Lo malo es que a veces se siente que la cantidad de resina o recursos no es suficiente para los materiales necesarios para subir. No sé si así me sentía con el Genshin. Pero bueno. Algo.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
En todo caso, termino esta farmeo de 6 y a seguir con la historia. Que en teoría no al árbol, pero abrir la zona donde está el árbol o algo así. Ya. Ah, no, que primero hablar con Dangen. Los árbitros de León Home. Sí, un poco más. Un poco más. El lobito. Y ahora sí.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
¿Cuántos peones más se esconden en Shansu? Sí. Vamos. Y ahora sí a la trama de Dangen. Sale al mercado de los sanadores, habla con la gente del mercado para comprender la situación. Suyo.
What's up? Go where? The Lafu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knight's operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
Adiós, Suya.
What's up? Don't worry. Once the
Locha.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Dunham?
¿Cómo lo sabes?
As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Bueno, Locha.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
Que cerraron negocio. ¿Quién sabrá qué será?
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stream.
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
¿Cuál es la broma?
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I need to find a way to...
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knight, we will send someone to escort you back.
Algún foráneo. La princesa de Marzo y la tripulación.
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon. Lunatics, all of them.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when?
¿Cuándo?
How did the others get drawn into all this?
Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me.
Bueno, a ver cómo rayos si es que se supone que pasa si está cerrado. Sale del mercado.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
Adiós, Sushan y Lobo. Oh no, el humito.
What a huge cauldron.
Eco del pasado.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like the whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
No, sí, esta ruta se había llevado antes. A ver el pasado de Danje. Bueno, no pasado, sino breves flashbacks. A mí así.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one. With endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Marajaka?
Un eco del espejo Vidyadhara.
Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse?
Sombras del pasado.
These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
Ya no tienen que ver conmigo.
All the elixir crucibles that you...
No. Esa tienda está cerrada. Está bloqueado. Más niños y bote.
They say that your Long's power incarnate.
El poder del Long encarnado.
Long. I was exiled from the Shenzhou.
Desterrado Shenzhou.
I'm no longer one of the scions of permanence.
Vástagos de la permanencia. Hola, madre. Ok, nuevo niño y
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge.
un adulto independiente.
No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please take care of me.
¿Quién habrá sido la otra persona? La última.
Purging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
Gran maestre. Aborda el astroesquife para entrar en el desfiladero de escamas.
Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Desfiladero de escamas.
Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for
Tus
you.
enemigos te esperan.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
Tengo que encontrar a mis amigos.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were.
Eres Tero.
It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Súbete a ella.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. The Mara strike you.
You're here.
It's time to pay the price! It's time!
You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me!
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way!
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Fail to send you.
Surrender!
I sense a storm.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy. Fail to send you.
You're all in on it!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy. Fail to send you.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath. Even if it means the end of the Law Fu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The Dragon Transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The Senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The Senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! I wish not to use this strength. The heavens surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! Let's go.
How about this?
A foregone.
Here, this thunder!
Was that it?
Heaven's Surge. Break! This is our chance. The times are changed. Heaven's Surge. Rise! Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless!
Show no mercy.
Let's go. Heaven's Surge. Rise!
A foregone conclusion.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
There's no time to lose.
Here, this thunder!
Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. but I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Oh, it looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hung's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands. Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
You scared the heck out of me! I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
The General still has important matters to discuss.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dan Heng, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodora reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Eso estuvo épico.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Está bonito. Está bonito el mar de las aguas.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
Ah, ese es el pecado.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor.
El primer gran maestro en aceptar la misión de reprimir el árbol de la ambrosia.
According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned.
Cofre.
That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the armor. Treason! Blasphemy!
Al amar el árbol se ve enorme.
Lost your senses. You think that I understand.
Tres. Lámpara alrededora. Una lámpara virtual vidriera que contiene el poder sellado de esa raza. Enciende las lámparas en un orden para desbloquear el sello.
Show your courage.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned. Hey, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Ok. No tengo idea de cómo se supone que tiene que ser. Ah, ya entendí, te dicen el orden. 1, 2, luego este 3, es el tercero. O sea, pensaba que se pondrían así en forma de 3. No sé. Ah, bueno, no importa. Y el último. Y ya está. 1 de 3.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting-Yun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Ventilia's scheme.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Inshin. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours.
2 horas.
I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Ok, sí, al frente y luego al lado. Cofre. Ah, rayos, un jefe. Ya sabía que yo no podía evitar. No.
Show your courage.
Que combatir.
I'm with you.
Usaría Ting-Yun, pero canónicamente no creo que sea.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This ends here. In the name of Landau.
Don't mess with me. end your misery. This battle is unavoidable. Naughty child, nap time. What a headache. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You have my gratitude.
You'll pay for that. Thanks.
Hope you're prepared.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a shot.
This ends here.
What a headache. Who's next?
In the name of Land, a will forged in ice never falters.
Ahora sí.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. Nap time. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Ah, listo. Losa de revelación. Sigue la luz como indica la piedra. R. Ok, primero es este. Ah, no. Primero es este.
Did you notice the
Leo
flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
1, 2, 3. Ah, no, el que tiene uno es... Ok, no, me lo puse mal. El único es este. Este es el cuarto, ok. Este es el cuarto. Entonces el primero tiene que estar a su lado izquierdo, o sea, este. Listo. El segundo tiene que estar, es este. El que no está perpendicular, este. Okay. El tercero es el que no está en la misma dirección, este, perpendicularmente, que no está en línea recta con ese. Y el cuarto pues el que queda. Ok, unos 15 minutos si alguien no tuviese ese mapa, o si no se hubiese dado cuenta que existía ese mapa.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Ya falta poco para el final. O ese enemigo es nuevo. Ah, no, es... bueno, casi. No sé si estaba... Ah, mira.
That should do, General.
Debería funcionar en general.
Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the arbor is the
Voz
duty
fría.
of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure
Esa
of
generación no
the
puede repetir los
previous
mismos errores del
High
gran maestro anterior.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of the Scale Gorge waterscape.
Ah, no, me equivoqué. Pensaba que era por abajo. No, sí. Por abajo, pero era por el otro lado. No vi las escaleras. Error.
The last of the three talons is here.
What seems to be the problem, Frey? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frey? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Prepara para la cinemática.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Young Master, must we really forsake Scalgorge waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuya?
I cannot say, Young Master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videodora say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Okay. Aquí viene.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Anyone es derrotado, la batalla se pierde directamente. Anyone es en el equipo.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves.
I commit.
Dan Heng, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
I'm with you. Understood.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Hope you're prepared.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
I'll free you from your— Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
To victory!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Done. Show no mercy.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
My fine soul.
Naughty child.
Hope you're prepared.
What a headache.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou!
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters!
Antilia, your scheme ends here, for the Xianzhou!
Hope you're prepared.
Who's next? I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a shot.
On my command, to victory!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
1,000 thanks. Show no mercy.
What a headache.
Naughty child. Nap time.
This ends here.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A will forged in ice never falters!
General of the Xianzhou, can your...
Dan Heng, you take it from here!
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
Finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Antilia, your scheme ends here!
Time for a shot.
I am the vanguard of the hunt!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing.
1,000 thanks. Show no mercy.
So you are afraid of me.
Antilia, your scheme ends here!
Nap time. I'm okay.
What a headache. Who's next? I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Forged in ice, never falters!
Time to end this.
Only a scratch! Just a little something.
Thousand thanks. Out of ideas, Vantilia! Show no mercy. For the Xianzhou!
I'll end your misery. Time for a shot.
It'll heal.
Time to end this.
Vanquish the abomination!
Hope you're prepared. Will forged in ice, never falters!
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Is that all? We're wasting my time.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here! To victory! Show no mercy!
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This ends here.
Was that it? For the Xianzhou!
Naughty child. What a headache.
Time to end this.
Just a little something.
Thousand thanks.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice, never falters!
To victory!
This ends here.
Don't mess with me.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching.
Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Bueno.
My dad is an ace pilot.
Combustible, enemigos, 3 y cáliz. Pum. Nivel 62. Y con eso ya se ha hecho esto. Se completa el capítulo. Ahí está. Ecos de guerra, semilla divina. Pum.
Wanna spar?
Ahora sí ya me tengo que ir porque voy a almorzar, así que... Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias por pasarse por aquí. Entonces, la Pijans. Y gracias quien sea que se haya pasado por aquí. Terminar esa música, esa melodía, sería el momento de terminar el directo. Pero debo decir, estuvo genial la batalla. 3 fases. Algo nuevo. Algo nuevo. Así que adiós.